What's going on, Consciouztv? Your favorite breakdown commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. I know it's the midnight hour, child. Y'all run them likes up, girl. The Consciouztv thought I was coming back earlier than I had planned on to, but then I decided after our last little live stream that I'd hop my ass into the jacuzzi. Then I end up getting all relaxed and chummy chum, and time got ahead of me, and I was just feeling so relaxed, honey. I just indulged myself. Now I'm feeling all refreshed, and I'm in my Egyptian cotton robe, child, feeling like that nigga. All right. So I'm sorry for coming through so late. I know a lot of country members are probably in bed, but wake up. You guys run those likes up. You guys know that thumbing up not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another country's crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary. Also, if you love everything that the King do over here, you can always donate to the platform, $Consciouztv on Cash App and or paypal.me/Consciouztv, and that's conscious with the Z on the end, spelled just how it is here on the platform. All handles are in the description box below. Last but not least, make sure that your notifications are set to all, and please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be a YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a where you lay the link. Just let them know that we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? Let me speak to everybody in the building. You guys, please run those likes up. YouTube need or the likes. What's going on, Andrew? Hey, I'm not even going to say that name. Y'all with these troll accounts, child. What's going on, Fat Cat? What's going on, Savvy? Hey, Keita. What's going on, Kimana? Hey, Mitchie. What's going on, Say Less Astrology? Not yes, read her down. What's going on, Marsha? Hey, good evening. What's going on, Sabby? Hey, Regina. Hey, Latera. What's going on, Tatiana? Is it Ali? Oh, no, it's Chanel. Hey, boo. What's going on, St. Marquise? Hey, Renee. What's going on, Miss Silk? What's going on, Nita? Hey, Carolyn. What's going on, Sabo? What's going on, Amanda? What's going on, Max got facts? A long time no hear from Max. You can't text nobody. I know you got a man over there who be keeping you bound in the basement. But, I'm sure you get at least an hour of recess time on the phone. My God. Do we need to send a wellness check over there to your house? Max got facts? You need that wellness check? Do you need that? Okay? Type twice if you need that in the chat, child. What's going on, Danny? What's going on, Gloria? Hey, Shayla. Hey, Sabby. Hey, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I don't want to keep y'all here too long. I'm going to try not to get carried away, okay? It's a lot going on, y'all, okay? I got to talk about this stuff in segments, child. Y'all's favorite Pink Friday queen of rap, Nicki Minaj Petty III, is out here spiraling, baby, okay? It is definitely giving manic breakdown. It is giving midlife crisis, girl. It is given I'm being forced to retire. It's being given I'm scared of being replaced. I'm afraid of the Great Reset, girl. It is definitely something going on with Miss Onika, and I'm going to tell you exactly what that is because it's the same play from Onika every single time, and she never misses it, okay? There is a specific reason Onika launches these online beefs, and she gets to stirring the pot, and she gets to trolling. And every single time it happens to be in coordination with the particular event. I'm going to let you guys know what that event is at the end of this commentary. But before we get there, let's talk about how we even got here. All right, because baby, everybody entering the group chat, girl, including Miss Cardi B, whose sentiments are outside, child. All right, so Nicki Minaj for the past few weeks have popped up out of nowhere. Remember, she was supposed to be home. She was supposed to be breastfeeding. You know, her and her lace front was supposed to be retired. You guys know that she just got off of a successful tour. Shout out to Onika, girl. We ain't no haters over here. We just tell the truth, all right? You know, she had one of the most successful female tours of all time, racking up millions and millions and millions of dollars and filling out stadiums all around the United States and all around the globe, child, all right? So Nika said, you know, I'm going to sit down and let the rest of the girls catch up, child. There were rumors that she might be pregnant again, etc. Y'all know that her waist was imploding and exploding and imploding and exploding, girl. So people were, you know, not knowing whether it was just the Ozempic side effects, girl, whether, you know, she was having a diabetes flare up, girl, or rather Kenneth Petty was making, okay, that pelvis shake and bake with another, you know, little Kenneth Petty Jr. child, okay? So she was supposed to have gone into hiding and just laid her and her wig down to rest. Well, Onika said, baby, because over the past few weeks, she has re-entered the group chat, and she's been paranoid ever since she stepped back into the spotlight, okay? The first paranoia flare-up came when she went on to IG Live. She came out of her slumber. She came out of hibernation, and she was questioning why her views were so low on Instagram. Check out Onika getting into her conspiratorial bag. All right.
Guys, the amount of people on Instagram is remarkably low. I wonder who's behind that. I wonder who's afraid. What is the
I can't take Onika, y'all. This woman just cracks me up, girl. Girl, she be having all of these extreme reactions to mundane things. Girl, she be dead ass serious. And I just be like, are you okay? Like, who is scared? You know, if this person, whomever you, I wonder who's afraid. Afraid of what? What is there to be afraid of, Miss Petty? And if they were really that afraid, do you think they would be stopping or shadow banning your account rather than just terminating it? Wouldn't that make more sense if there was something to be afraid of, or something somebody somewhere didn't want you to say or didn't want you to reveal, rather than the shadow banning you? Because shadow banning someone with 1 million plus followers is still going to result in at least 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40,000 people in a live chat. Okay? Now, that's still relatively low, right? Considering that you got 1 million bots following you. However, that's still a relative amount of individuals. And of course, there are going to be blogs who are going to be tuning in. There are going to be other celebrities who are tuning in when you're live. So even if it's just 20,000 people, or even hell, 9,000 people, let's say, in your live chat, that's enough people for whatever you say to go viral. There's going to be some blog that's going to pick it up. There's going to be some fan who's going to clip it. So even shadow banning you wouldn't really be effective in keeping you from revealing anything. If this is a matter of, I wonder who's afraid. Afraid of what? Competing with you in live views when none of y'all really get paid on IG? For viewership, that is. You get paid for your subscriber count. But since you don't even do any brand endorsements, you don't even really, like you're not an IG woman. You're not an IG business woman. So there's nobody competing with you. Okay? I don't know what the fear would be. I don't know what she's trying to imply here. And the crazy part about it is, right, there must be a lot of idiots sitting around in Onika's life because nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, I mean, I expect Kenneth to not know nothing. I mean, he been getting fucked in his ass for 4 and 5 years down there to Sing Sing down there to Rikers Island, folding up, the drawers of Dick Derrick, in hopes of a white honey bun and some immunity from all of that gang violence that goes down there in them prison halls, okay? So I know he don't know about social media, but there's not nobody around Onika to say, look, Onika, this is social media, girl. If you're not active on your page and you're not consistently going live like everybody else, your channel is going to be affected by the lack of engagement. That's how these social media platforms go. If I spend a week off YouTube, didn't make a community wall post, didn't go live, didn't know nothing, my viewer count is going to be slow. The algorithm and the bots are going to be pushing my content very slowly because I've been inactive. This is largely why content creators of any kind, whether you're a musician, whether you are a personality, whatever it is you do on social media, you have to be consistent in order to sustain your viewership and to keep the algorithm primed and hot and ready. So she knows she's been on hiatus. She knows that, she's been, pegging Kenneth Petty in their master bedroom. She knows she's been fingering him in the ass for weeks and months now. So your viewership, yes, is going to be drastically low because you're not engaging your IG, sis. There's no big conspiracy against you, child. These are just the regular mechanics of social media and how this goes, okay? So that was the first paranoia flare-up. Then, baby, if it wasn't enough to tug on IG's wig, she had to tug on Stationhead's wig as well, baby. Onika wanted all the smoke from everybody and anybody. So she also took to Twitter after getting on IG paranoid about her low damn views, because it also could be that nobody's just checking for you, girl. You ain't got no music. You ain't do no music videos for Pink Friday 2. Why exactly are people tuning the hell in to watch you and your dazed out contacts speak in a damn baby voice and to listen to you hallucinate? I mean, what exactly is supposed to be the big run to go see what Onika is talking about, okay? So after she blames her low views on somebody else, on some big machine, on some scared person of all of her rap glory, she also took her ass on Twitter and said this: hey, Stationhead, why do shows that I didn't save keep being saved? It's been happening for the last 2 weeks or two pretty frequently. Are you looking for something? Once again, there's this running theme, you guys, of paranoia. Somebody's to blame for her low viewership on IG. I wonder who's afraid. Now she's crying out the Stationhead about why some of her shows are saved when it could be Papa Bear kicking his big ass size 10 foot into her damn keyboard on her phone and accidentally saving it. It could be them long ass human synthetic fibers from them damn wigs that she be halfway taping down, glazing across her keyboard. Hell, she did say She's in love with pills and potions and all type of damn narcotics, okay? She refutes cocaine, but says she gets into popping them things. So could she not have been in a narcotic comatose state and accidentally saved her own shows? I mean, there's like several logical reasons why. It also could be that she don't know what the hell she's doing, because she's already readily admitted that she don't understand social media. She's still practically new to social media. So when you thinking you're not saving your Stationhead shows, you in fact are. And then if you have a real inquiry, why are you not directly emailing Stationhead? Why are you like putting everything on blast to create this stage play? Like, Stationhead has a direct email where you can contact their reps, you can inquire, etc. You're a celebrity, so you surely will go through. Your email will surely be processed through. What is this display? And then once again, it's this running theme of paranoia. Somebody's responsible for my low IG views. I wonder who. Oh, who's responsible for saving my Stationhead shows? What are you looking for? What are you afraid that they're looking for is the question, Miss Petty. Because if I knew I had nothing to hide, why in the hell would I might be a little like, I might think that's kind of off, right? Like, oh, I thought I didn't save that show. It saved anyway. Okay. Anyway, but there's nothing criminal there. There's something incriminating there. So why would I then make the next logical assumption that they're looking for something? What would it be that I would think they're looking for? So that's really the question, Onika. When were you? Oh, baby, when I was on Ayahuasca Survival 1, I was gone, baby. If she was doing ayahuasca, baby, she wouldn't even be on the planet right now. If she was on ayahuasca, girl, she wouldn't even know what the hell a Stationhead or a IG or a damn Twitter was. She wouldn't even know she had fingers if she was on ayahuasca. I didn't even know I had kneecaps when I was on ayahuasca. Okay, baby, she would be wrapped shut and she would be with the Father, Son, and the Holy Daughter if she were on ayahuasca, baby. This is something more laboratory, man-made. This is something cooked up in somebody's basement. Okay, this is something that uses old collard greens and mildew from broccoli mixed with some damn crystal meth or pink cocaine, baby. This is some type of a very interesting, man-made, abnormal, unnatural, conglomerate of ingredients, baby. Okay, but it ain't nothing out of nature, at all. Okay, so what is going on? So then, if it wasn't enough, girl, to be paranoid about Stationhead and why they saving her shows and what could they be looking for, or her low IG live views. Oh, no, baby. She had to press the gas, baby, and really get into her beef bag. So she decided, because that wasn't making enough noise, that she needed to reignite old flames with no other than Megan the damn Stallion, girl. Okay, now y'all know Megan the Stallion still minding her business. She done put all her ops behind jail. They getting sliced up and having near-death experiences and shit. They going broke and starting fundraisers, girl. She out here producing pantyhose and new titty bras for y'all to wear for the summer, baby. Okay, hot girl shit. Okay, over there minding her business, girl. But because Nicki can't get a click in a view, because nobody checking for her, girl, because people are clearing her, because folk have moved on, because the Barbs have grown up and graduated, girl. They're now fans of Bibles and fans of Qurans, girl. Okay? She had to go poking at the Stallion herself. So, you guys may or may not know that Megan Thee Stallion was sued by an ex-employer, aka a cameraman. Okay, this cameraman sued her either last year or year before last for hostile work environment. He claimed that Onika made his gay ass endure a lesbian freak off in the back seat while he was driving, girl. Okay, he was very traumatized by this, and that he was also fired afterwards for basically speaking up and out about all of that lesbian saliva hitting his face and all that lesbianism and all that girl on girl action, girl, that had disrupted the nervous system of his homosexual body. So he took her ass to damn court. Megan Thee Stallion has been attempting to get the lawsuit dismissed, etc. Well, there's been a recent judgment by the judge to say, hey, we're going to hear this case out. His claims don't seem extremely preposterous based upon the circumstances and the things that he presents. It seems that this case may have some merit. So we're going to let it remain. So now Megan and her cameraman, her ex-assistant, ex-photographer, whoever the hell he is today, are now going to proceed with further litigation in this lawsuit. There's been no judgment rendered. There's been no verdict rendered. There's been no trial by jury yet. They're just about to enter into, I believe, more discovery on the case. So the reality is the case can still, right, be dismissed by the judge. It could be dropped by the plaintiff, and or Megan Thee Stallion could end up winning. However, when Miss Petty found out this news, she decided, oh, this is an opportunity to grift and to get those IG live views back up by fucking with the Stallion. So she said this in response to the new update on Megan Thee Stallion's lawsuit. She said, what was the name of that law again? Karma's law? Touch not my anointed law? Vengeance is the Lord's law? We give God the glory, and he's only just begun. Have a blessed day if you can. LOL, the blogs posting lies. Thank you. More money for me. We're working trust. Now, I thought this was a major gag. I thought this was a gag, you guys, that Nicki had the audacity to revel in this lawsuit against Megan Thee Stallion moving forward, because it's ironic. And let me show you why. It's ironic, girl. Where's my screen? Let me it's all so ironic to me. It's all so ironic to me, okay, that she's reveling in this lawsuit moving forward. When, and talking about karma, when she's currently Onika Minaj Petty the third is currently, like right now, like as in July the 9th, 2029, a.m. on a Wednesday, is currently getting her checks garnished by plaintiff Thomas Wittenmuller, who claimed that you, Miss Onika, and your prison pants husband assaulted him backstage at a arena. Now he's vacuuming thanks to the judge's green lighting of him garnishing $500,000 out of your damn savings account every time the mechanical royalties clear from Republic Records, to whom your ass is signed to, sugar. So it's just the audacity of her reveling in Meg's karma. Oh no. If you didn't think that was enough, are you serious, Onika? When you also are being sued by your ex-assistant, Brandon Garrett, who claimed that you open-handedly struck him in the face and intentionally inflicted emotional distress on him during your 2024 Pink Friday 2 tour. It seems as though, like husband, like wife, with this violent pathology. pathology, Miss Onika. Oh, no. It keeps getting much worse because you're also being sued by all these damn stylists who done sued you over the years for unpaid bills, stolen designs, and damaging designer clothes with vaginal discharge, leaving them people's invoice on red when they send you the damn dry cleaner's bill. Whose karma is this? How in the hell you got several open civil cases against you talking about karma on another woman whose case hasn't even reached a damn verdict or even being seen by a jury yet? And if you knew anything about Megan Thee Stallion's reputation legally, you would know that the Teflon Don will more than likely victor this litigation, as she has all of the other ones as well. We just be trying. Look, I don't make the news, okay? I just report on it, huh? I don't make the news, y'all. I just report the damn news, okay? Is this the thanks that I get for putting the news on? I just report the news. You guys run those likes up. All right? But we got to get into some deeper things here. Okay? Because she also is angry as hell at Miss Jay-Z girl. Okay? So let's get into her and her rage and her aggravation and her frustration with Miss Jay-Z. Before we get to Jay-Z, I just want to say, Nicki, you know that you act hard body. You like to think you some damn mob wife and shit. But we know you frail, you shaky, and you scary, because we saw how Cardi B had your ass plugged up against that damn Harper's Bazaar wall like your ass was a damn iPhone charger, baby. Okay, y'all didn't see the way that Onika turned into a damn i14 Pro Max charging port, girl, when Miss Cardi B, baby, was throwing bows and shoes and hair ties and shit, baby. Now, Cardi B did walk away with a Barty knot the size of a damn meteorite on her damn head, but nonetheless, baby, Onika ain't want none of that smoke from Cardi B's feet, fist, or that big ass knot she could have knocked Nicki ass out with that was on her forehead afterwards. So we know you really ain't built homegrown like that, Onika. Okay, the gag is, baby, the gag is sugar. Remember the last time you tugged on Megan Thee Stallion's wig, girl, she gave you a one-liner, baby, and she had your ass up for 40 days and 40 nights praying to the damn Baphomet to kill her ass, baby. Okay? The last time you tugged on that damn latest wig, she put your ass in her song Hiss, girl, and did a one-liner on you, Wicked Witch of the East, okay? And that was Megan's damn law, girl, okay? Now, you ain't learned your lesson yet. So when she turn around in Act 2, girl, in Act 2 of her project and put Jennifer Hough ass, you know, your husband's great victim, when she put that damn lady on her damn album, put her ass as cover art, girl, on her next project, when she give that damn lady some bars to rap, girl, I don't want to hear your ass out here lying on her dead mama, lying on her dead mama, lying on her dead mama, baby, because I'm going to be right here to remind you of how you should have left that lady to go sell them Victoria's Secret panties, her ass out there putting on runaways, and you should have left her ass alone. You know you cannot take the girls when the girls get on, girl. When the girls press go on your ass, baby, you be down here trying to cop a plea to social media, baby, trying to ruse up the bobs, girl. You can't hold your own, baby. Leave that lady alone, because I don't need you lying on her dead mama, okay? So let's get into, after that didn't work, girl, after Megan paid Onika dust because she knows that Onika ain't nothing but a big booty psychiatric patient who is one Wednesday away from a 5150. She's one Thursday away from a Baker's Act, girl. She's one Friday away from the Man Act, girl. Okay? Megan over there resting in her peace and all her wealth, girl. She decided, all right, let me go pull on this bitch's boss. Wigs and locks. Hold on, where my thing at? Wait a minute, did I exit out my I know I ain't exit out my Hold on. Oh, I'm about to say. After it wasn't enough, girl, she wasn't making no noise from crying about Stationhead. Wasn't making no noise for crying about IG Live views. Then she tried to go tug on Megan tweet. So then, baby, she started trying to round up Jay-Z's motherfucking ass, baby, okay? So here it is. She says this in response to Jay-Z, girl. She finally puts an at on it, okay? Now, y'all know she been tugging on Jay-Z wig since he didn't allow her bald spot mentor, Lil Weezy F Baby, who can't even tell his big toe from his damn bottom lip, okay? Since he denied Lil Weezy of performing for last year's Super Bowl, who he gave to Kendrick Lamar to do instead because Kendrick was the moment. At the time, Kendrick was the culture. Also, we've yet to see one piece of damn Area 51 footage that proves and demonstrates why in the hell Lil Wayne should be live performing any damn where, girl. After all of the compilations and concert footages I saw of Lil Wayne throughout the years, I found it hard to believe that Lil Wayne should have even been performing inside of a damn booth, yet alone on a damn stage. Okay? It's been that big of a damn disaster. So she used Lil Wayne being denied and Lil Wayne crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and crying about not being able to resurrect what's left of his damn career regarding the Super Bowl, and she attached herself to that in order to start taking subliminal shots at Jay-Z. But she finally done put an ad at it because desperate times calls for desperate measures, baby. Okay, so this is what she had to say. She said, so let me get this straight. Y'all so-called black savior Jay-Z has a Hispanic CEO talking about Desiree Perez. We're going to get into all that. Who was pardoned by President Trump. Interesting. So does that mean Desiree isn't a Democrat? Black people, I thought y'all hate all Trump supporters. Wait, did Jay-Z ever campaign for Kamala? He's benefited so much from the party. When President Obama gave the speech about brothers, why didn't Jigga Man come out and strongly campaign for the Democratic Party at that time? Could it be that y'all have all been hoodwinked, LOL? Now, mind you, I don't know what in the hell this bitch talking about, political parties and Democrats and Republicans and Jay-Z name. I ain't even heard all this shit in the same damn sentence, girl. But this just goes to show you how the left and right hemispheres of Onika's brain is set up, baby. The way that bitch can just smash a sandwich together, girl. The way that she can make salami and pickles make sense together, girl. The way that she can make ice cream and spaghetti as a combo makes sense, baby. It really is impressive as much as it is a state of psychosis, but nonetheless an impressive psychosis, okay? She goes on, could it be that y'all have been hoodwinked, LOL? Woo-wee! This was so kind of President Trump, and that was so kind of President Obama to passionately go out and campaign. But what did Mr. Jigga Man do to help y'all win the election? He's above speaking out to help his party, or was it not his party? Is it just about who can benefit him and Desiree at the time? Oh, black people, it looks like the Jigga Man and Desiree played in y'all's face once again. LMFAO, the jig is up once again, baby. I don't know what in the hell is this damn woman talking about? The bigger question is, what in the hell did you think you were doing by marrying a two-time convict who has to register as a sex offender for the remainder of him, you, and your son's life? What benefit did that do to women's community, to black women's community, to your demographic of underage fans who he can't even sit around in a green room to greet and sign autographs to? I'm also trying to understand, girl. You know, because Jay-Z ain't no perfect angel, baby. Like anybody else, he done had to sell his soul a time or 2 or 13 to get to where the hell he is as well. And definitely got skeletons in his closet like every damn body else. But there also is this over-exaggerative, over-inflated necessity and desire and bloodthirst from certain members of our community that just really want to see Jay-Z taken down. And I've yet to see any substantial claim that makes the heat for Jay-Z make any damn sense. You know, the time don't be really reflecting the damn crime, okay? And Onika is a part of that whole situation. She went on to say, "Dear Jay-Z and Deseret, you ruined hip-hop. You ruined football. You ruined basketball. You ruined touring. You ruined Instagram. You ruined Twitter. The jig is up. All of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only." Did somebody get a damn location on Onika? Was she at this time in Tokyo with the Kokyo that she raps about? Was it or was it not? Onika, you know, another commentator said this. I think it was Justin J who says that Nicki Minaj should be in her Donald Trump bag. You can definitely tell that not only did Onika vote for Trump, but that she is definitely a black MAGA weirdo, because just like all black MAGA, they're all delusional, they're all druggies, they're all irrational, they're deeply conspiratorial. You know, nothing practical can ever be the case. You know, there's no such thing as normalcy in their life, girl. You know, everything is this big, all these big dramatic claims with no receipts to begin with. Like, what do you even mean by ruin hip hop? Because if it wasn't for the $14 million that Jay-Z earned from hip hop, he would not have had that $14 million to give to your broke ass mentor, to save your broke ass mentor Lil Wayne out of all of that tax debt that he got himself in. Beyonce damn sure is winning alongside her man. She about $2 billion richer as a damn result of his guidance and his tutelage. Ruined hip-hop well, to be exact. I just want to know, I want her to like expound upon it. Like, she just throws fake news out there, throws shit that's not even sensible. Like, there is nobody in the world who has ever made the argument that Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, aka Camel, has ruined hip hop. Nobody. Maybe Vanilla Ice ruined hip hop. Maybe Kodak Black and Young Thug's mumbling ass ruined hip hop. But I've never heard any credible musical hip hop scholar ever make the argument that Jay-Z, who is in most people's top 5, ruined hip hop. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Ruined touring. For who? When she claims to have broken records and been one of the highest grossing female touring artists of the 21st century. She's the highest earning in tour sales amongst female rappers. So she's clearly not being held back in all of her potential and success, despite Jay-Z ruining touring. He ruined Instagram. How? Because you set your ass offline for 2 damn months and now you ain't got nothing but 2.5 people in your damn chat, and that's Jay-Z's problem? Why? He ruined Twitter. How? Elon Musk, your Republican master, owns and runs Twitter. Surely you have an advantage there. What jig is up? Jay-Z is still the billionaire that you, Drake, nor your half bald head ass mentor is to this day. And it's a shame that to be the woman who claims to be the richest bitch and the baddest bitch, that it took the nigga who ruined all these things once again to help little Weezy F Baby out of that big ass tax debt. Where were you and Drake for your mentor? Huh? Is this a thanks that Weezy get for putting you niggas on? Is you left somebody who you're now considering to be an op to have a single hand in keeping little Weezy out of damn prison, bitch? Because, baby, he was one more cash card swipe away from a damn Rico, bitch. Had Jay-Z not stepped up in for his ass. Okay? Just not making no damn sense. She goes on to say, we collected 100 to 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, ninja. And anyone still calling him Hough will answer to God for blasphemy. Well, them and Kenneth Petty, baby, are going to be in the same place in the afterlife. Believe me and you. Okay? Now, this is the gag. This is what's fascinating. This isn't even a gag. This is what's fascinating. Onika is crying about this Tidal deal, which she ain't even really mad at either. I'm going to tell you why she's really mad. We're going to tell you why she really, everything she really is. She's been crying about Jay-Z owe her money because those of you who don't know, let me pull it up. Do I got it pulled up? Okay. Nicki Minaj has publicly accused Jay-Z of not paying her the full amount she was due from the sale of Tidal, which you guys know Jay-Z was a part owner in. He was a co-owner of the music streaming service he co-founded. She claims she was intentionally offered only $1 million, while others reportedly received $8 to $9 million. Minaj alleges that she was told the company made no money on the deal, which she disputes. She is now demanding 100 to 200 million from Jay-Z, girl. I want to know, girl. Onika gives me a headache, girl. I got a headache. Because it just be the math equations. It be the upside down of it all. If a man truly, if anybody, any institution in this world truly, factually, legally owed Onika $200+ million, why doesn't she have her BBL ass in court and would not have retained an attorney to retrieve what definitely is objectively a substantial amount of money? I don't know one motherfucking person who gonna let $200 million walk. We ain't talking about $1 million. A million relative to Onika, she could probably wipe her ass with that. There ain't nobody in this world who got it to the point that they gonna let $200 million not see their table, especially now that you are with child and with partial husband. So the big question is, why in the hell has she not launched a lawsuit the size of her motherfucking titties against Jay-Z? Why? You know why? Because Onika knows the logistical facts of her contract with Tidal. Onika knows that she doesn't have a legal claim to that money. She knows that whatever contract she signed with Tidal ultimately protects Jay-Z, and more than likely, Onika has already had an attorney, overlooked her contract and what she signed, and told her, unfortunately, Miss Onika, as unfortunate as this is, baby, Jay-Z has no liability, and there's not really anything you can do about it based upon what you signed your John Hancock to on the dotted line. Okay? And she knows this. So because she doesn't have a legal claim, she has to once again attempt to launch a digital smear campaign against Jay-Z over money that's also more than likely exaggerative, right? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why haven't you gotten a lawyer? If this is such a black and white, open and shut case, why not have retained a lawyer if you have an actual case? Because you definitely done collected enough of the Barb's lunch money to hire P. Diddy's attorneys with to go get your $200 million from Jay-Z. So why you ain't do that? I'm also not even sure that Onika Petty Marat III has even made $200 million off her damn music, especially when her network is only $150 million. So how in the hell your music alone made another man who only had permission by you to stream your music with a percentage given to you, then you've made off your own music? And how you also more mad at Jay-Z, who had to cut his Tidal contract short with you due to his felt business with Tidal, then you are of your own mentor who sold you and Drake's catalog to get his ass a supersized Klondike bar. And once again, only for the same man you going at the neck of to have gotten that same mentor out of that $14 million worth of tax debt. So these are the things and the thanks that Jay-Z gets for putting you bitches on. He got to save your mentor. You did get to get his wife to perform with you and to collab with you, which raised your profile. You got the Beyonce cosign. You got $1 million out of a felt damn deal, if nothing motherfucking else. And your net worth is only 150, and yet he owe you 200 million. When you ain't even made 200 motherfucking million off your own goddamn music. It's just time to make it make sense. And here's the sadder part about all this, you guys. Nicki is doing exactly what she trolled and called Little Kim out for doing, which was for crying and whining all over social media and radio instead of putting that shit on wax. It's ironic that it's funny how the tables turn. It's so funny how Onika has been reduced to doing the very same thing that she trolled and dragged the Queen Bee for doing. For Nicki to be as successful as she constantly reminds us of all she is, as rich as she claims she is, she's breaking Aretha records and all type of shit. She's equally one of the most miserable artists to date. There's always something wrong. It's always somebody doing something to her. It's always some damn conspiracy against the machine, against her. Yet, the way all these lawsuits are lined up against her ass, it appears that she's the damn machine. She's the damn succubus. She's the damn industry Baphomet. You know, my issue with Onika is there's never any receipts. There's just claims. And big claims call for big proof. The bigger your allegation is, the bigger the receipts have to be. And Onika never, ever drops any of those things. If Jay-Z hoodwinked and bambooed you out of a contract, boo, where is the contract at this point? Show us the contract that you signed. Show us Jay-Z running off and hoodwinking you and lying. Show the people what you're owed, where it all went wrong. You're sitting over there with all the tea. There's never any black and white with her. There's no litigation. There's no lawsuits. There's no receipts. It's only conspiracy, 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 and according to some viewers, coke. Conspiracy and coke. According to viewers. Okay? Now, before we move on to Miss Cardi B, I'm going to tell you guys what Nicki is really angry at Jay-Z over. This don't got shit to do with Tidal. It don't got shit to do with Jay-Z withholding the Super Bowl halftime show from bald-head ass Weezy. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You want to know why Onika really has a wild hair up her ass for Jay-Z and for Beyonce low-key? Because let's be clear. Jay-Z is just the shield. She really wants Beyonce's lace front. But her real issue with Jay-Z and Beyonce is because they both continue to work professionally with Megan Thee Stallion through their management contract with her, even after her and Megan fell out and after she decided Megan was an op. That's why she's really upset at Jay. Okay? This ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking title. This ain't got shit to do with no money. That's why y'all ain't saw no lawsuit out of her motherfucking ass. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's why she ain't willing to show receipts, to show her contract with Tidal. No, it ain't because it ain't about none of that. She would just be making things more difficult for herself by trying to make those things real when they are contrary to what she's really, really upset about. But she can't logistically do any motherfucking thing about it. So she has to try to create other narratives that can attempt to paint Roc Nation, that can attempt to paint Beyonce and Jay-Z and their company in a bad light. So, I'm going to cling to Tidal. I'm going to cling to him not being fair to my mentor. These are all the shallow issues that she has to cling to because she feels like, at least optically, those issues can be believed upon. She would never be vulnerable enough. She would never be honest enough. She would never be integral enough. She would never be transparent enough because she's not a woman to stand in the fact and own the fact that the little girl in her that refuses to grow the fuck up is throwing a high school tantrum toward two prolific business people, Beyonce and Jay-Z, over the fact that they didn't cut professional ties with who she decided was her op. See, that would be too much like right. And she don't want to get chewed up for being that emotional, for being that petty, even though that's now her legal last name. So instead, she got to pretend as though it's over her being snuffed and done wrong in business and defrauded and stolen from. She got to pretend like this is about Jay-Z dishonoring New Orleans hip hop by not allowing the Weezy and his shiny ass ball patches to perform down there to the New Orleans, the hoot and holler down there on the microphone. Okay? She don't want to look that pressed, even though no matter how you cut this pie, she still looks this pressed. So you might as well, Onika, just finally come up out of your bag. You finally might as well just come down from out of your mask and tell the full-blooded truth because you still look like a red-nosed clown. Your behavior is erratic. And people are 2 911 clicks away, baby, from calling in a wellness check on you. The public is now concerned for your mental health. All because you're hiding behind your truth. So clinging to these fake narratives to hide from the reality, from the real injury you're upset about, It's not doing you any favors. So you might as well just own the fact that you feel like, hey, I thought we were really friends. I thought when me and your wife was winding our damn hips down there, I thought when we were down there spending 12 hours out of the day in a dance studio to learn the boom cat 8-count, girl. I thought when we was down there suffering through all of Lorianne Gibson's choreography together, baby, fulfilling yourself, I thought we had really bonded. Okay? When I chose to align with you in business and allow you to stream my music to help get Tidal off the ground, I thought we were really, really, really locked in. I thought that. And then when you saw that woman, your client, come for me, I thought that the lines were going to be drawn very crispy, and they weren't, and it hurt my fucking feelings. And I feel like you two motherfuckers are disloyal, and you chose her over me. And it hurt. It hurt. Because I'm baby girl. Who hurts baby girl? Okay, just come on out with it. Because we still going to chew you up. And we still going to drag you from here to Timbuktu. But at least we be able to put some respect on it and be like, you know what? That shit childish as hell. That shit stupid as hell. That shit illogical as hell. That shit delusional as hell. But nonetheless, at least it's honest. We still gonna hang you on that cross and set your body on fire and barbecue our chicken over your corpse. But at least you'll be able to be burnt to a crisp with some dignity, Onika. Because, baby, you're not fooling nobody. You're not fooling nobody, baby, over what this, in fact, all is with Miss Jay-Z and Miss Beyonce. You feel like they pulled the biggest op move ever. And the fact that you thought you had a friend in them, the fact that, hell, you were arrogant enough to even think that, hell, you was adding something to their plate. Ha, how hilarious is that? You are narcissistic enough to also have believed that you helped them out when you were doing business with them. So you feel like they were indebted to you. And it pains you to have to sit back and think about the fact that these motherfuckers are self-funding and managing my motherfucking op. And I had the nerve to let Beyonce breathe all in my motherfucking face after 50 Cent done said Beyonce goddamn halitosis. I had the nerve, baby, to sit in the dance studio with your husband, with your wife, and let her breathe all in my face, baby. All that prenatal breath I had to endure. Beyonce trapped in a goddamn Greyhound in a tour bus for 16 hours, ain't Listerine her damn mouth, and she up here huffing and puffing all through my motherfucking middle part, bitch. I thought we were really locked in, all that I done suffered from and for. And y'all gonna sit out here and manage this career? Y'all over there telling her how to move and how to be a motherfucking snake? Oh, yes, baby. Baby, Onika will be forever twisted up. Trust and believe and take my motherfucking word for it, girl. If Jay-Z and Beyonce had never had any alignment with Megan Thee Stallion, girl, you would be hearing nothing Onika's way regarding the queen, the real Queen Bee, and her camel face husband, Jay-Z. Never. You would never be hearing a peep from her. This is all about the fact that Megan was a friend of hers, turned major op, who gagged the fuck out of her goddamn husband with Megan's Law, girl. Completely sent her into a psychotic spiral. And to make matters worse and to add insult to injury, got the audacity to be having her career managed, girl, by her used to be industry friends, girl. What a hot, stinking ass mess. That's what all this heat is about. And don't you let her tell your ass anything else, baby. If you don't ever see a lawsuit from her to go get her 200 motherfucking million, if you don't ever see her do anything substantial, girl, to go get that bread, bitch, that's going to remind you all that this is not about 200 million, baby. 200 million probably don't even exist in all reality. Maybe he owes her exactly like what everybody else got. Maybe 8 to 9 million. That's night and day to 200 million though, right? And that's the other gag. Why in the hell would you believe that everybody else got 8 to 9 million, but you mad you got 1 million, but you would have settled for 8 to 9 million, but now you out here saying that he owe you 200 million? Shut the fuck up. Girl, you're mad. You feel backstabbed, front stabbed, and betrayed. Because you knew the J and you knew the Bay before the Megan came along, before Bigfoot came along, girl. Okay? So Bigfoot has really won the war. In all actuality, Nicki's still trying to get a lick on the battle. She at least trying to still get a win on a battle. But Bigfoot done won the damn war, girl. Bigfoot done gagged Onika down to the ground, girl. She's sitting over there with Onika's ex-friends getting her career funded by them. And she still hasn't recovered from lying on that woman's dead mama because Megan offed her motherfucking head with one swipe. With one swipe of the pen, girl. Megan's Law. Done. Onika been using a walker ever since Megan's Law, girl. Onika been on crutches ever since, girl. She been walking with orthopedic heels on ever since, girl, Megan's Law, girl. Obliterated her, girl. Phoenix level. X-Men, The Last Stand level, girl. Okay? Her titties been lopsided. Her BBL been flat ever since. Megan with one swipe of the pen, girl. Okay? What did Ice Spice say, girl? In Barbie, she said, now I'm going to grab me a pen. Now I'm going to put it. What you said? I'm going to put it. Hold on. What's the Ice Spice lyrics in Barbie just are so cute to me. Hold on. Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Barbie lyrics. Ice Spice ate with us. What she said? She said, hold on, Barbie and the play about he want to play my playhouse. Nope. She was with the Barbie clique. I'm gonna keep dragging her. She bald a bit. I see the better one. Oh, here we go. She said, hold on, where is it? Oh, it's up above. Hold on. She said, we selling out, ain't money out. Nope, I'm bad like the Barbie. Barbie ain't playing. Hold on, where's her shit at? And y'all gonna be like, this verse wasn't even all that, child. You went through all that for this. I did. Hold on, I'm gonna tell him, I put it to Ken. It's all the girls, we ain't playing it. Say he wanna play in the playhouse and watch these bitches and watch them staying out. Like I'm ready to. Oh, here it is. When Ice Spice said Barbie ain't the play about, he wanna play. No, listen. Oh, the fuck they gonna say now? I'm washing these bitches, I'm rubbing the stain out. Like I'm ready to bend. All these fake Barbies just want to pretend like, hold on, let me go find me a pen. Look where it led. Now I'm gonna put it to bed, okay? When Megan Thee Stallion said, let me go find me a pen and put this fake ass plastic Barbie bitch to bed, baby, okay? Ate her off the bone. Onika been in a psychiatric facility ever since, girl. I wouldn't be surprised if she's actually sending off those tweets, girl, from the 5150 hole. Oh, now, let's get into the final destination. Oh, so Cardi B. Let's get into Cardi B, girl. So Cardi B, girl, sent off a series of tweets following all of Onika's ballistic psychotic rants. And the people are feeling like this obviously is a response to those psychotic ballistic rants by Onika. Cardi B said, enjoy these looks and day and ignore the board. Love y'all. Go to dinner. Go shopping. Go to the park. Get off the internet. Enough. Shut the F. Now, y'all know Cardi is the queen, bitch. Okay? Of weaponizing the internet, girl. Of doing the most on the internet, girl. Of not being able to find her ass. some looks to go enjoy, some stores to go shop in, some park to go sit her ass down in, some restaurant to go have dinner in, girl. She's the queen, baby, of not doing none of these things. So if Cardi B tired, baby, then you know you're doing the damn most on the internet while Onika over here putting together all these goddamn pie charts on Jay-Z, girl. She putting together all these damn scientific, numerological ass analyst, girl, on Miss Jay-Z, baby. If Cardi B ass is tired of you, girl, it means that we really is exhausted. Okay, so shout out to Cardi B, baby. Okay, now you know all the girls need help right now, child. Cardi B trying to get her album popping so she can use some publicity right now. Onika ass is tired. She bored. She probably half pregnant. I don't know. The Illuminati ain't sending her damn lunch meat. You know how they should, child. You know, so everybody looking for an opportunity in all this, baby. Okay, this is like flies to shit. However, what's interesting is, while the fans are saying, girl, is giving coke and conspiracies, there might be some real reality to that. You know, fair use. There might be some real reality to that, child.
I be talking about coke in reference to like weight, bricks. But when I talk about what I actually do, I say popping them things to go up and smoking Los Angeles bud. I say shit like that because that's what the fuck I'm actually doing. And if I was to, by the way, I know a lot of people that what's up, TV? What's good? You already know. Hi, Jack Queens. By the way, I have a lot of friends or acquaintances in the.
Did y'all hear that part, child? Let me rewind the bike.
By the way, I know a lot of people that I say popping them things to go up and smoking Los Angeles bud. I say shit like that because that's what the fuck I'm actually doing.
That's the shit that I'm actually doing, baby, okay? So she's trying to deny the cocaine allegations while forgetting that she done rapped about Tokyo and the Tokyo, okay? But she stands down in the use of other narcotics and opioids and pill popping, etc. So, you know, there may be something to those sentiments of, is Onika, you know, higher than a kite? What is the tea, child? Because she does get into dark arts and she does get into fairy dust. Okay? Now, to tie this all up, y'all may be wondering, what in the hell? Why does Nicki do this every other season? Why? I'm on good time to y'all, just a little bit over an hour. Why does she always do this? What is the tea? Y'all want to know what the tea is and why Nicki goes on these rants, these disjointed, disconnected ass rants, why she always, you know, bicycle right on time. She gets out here starting shit. She gets out here poking the bear. She starts getting weird. And she always do this because, and it's right on time, guess what? Her husband has a court date coming up in the lawsuit filed against his ass by his great victim, Jennifer, who you guys remember sued his ass a few years ago for gang stalking and harassment and etc. And Kenneth Petty has been running from this lawsuit. He's been ducking and dodging deposition. He's been trying to prolong this and prolong that, instead of just sitting down and handling it, since he's claiming that he's innocent, since him and his wife are claiming that they didn't do nothing wrong and that, you know, there was no crisscrossing and there was no communication to Miss Jennifer, but yet Kenneth Petty has dragged this litigation and lawsuit out for years. Well, guess what? Not only did they finally get his motherfucking ass to sit down for a deposition, he finally got forced to give a deposition in that lawsuit from Jennifer But they also are now about to enter into discovery for the lawsuit, baby. And Kenneth Petty is having to give up his taxes and his wage documents because he claims that he's broke and unemployed. Well, they're going to open up discovery on his ass because they know that he's on Onika's payroll, especially since she's gotten out here and forgot that she's bragged about her husband being her security and her bodyguard. All those statements have come back to bite her, and now Kenneth in the motherfucking ass in this litigation, and they will be in court on the 31st. Jennifer will be there in person, and Kenneth Petty is mandated to be there and to show up remotely, if not in person. So as you guys hear, and unfortunately Tyrone Blackburn is representing my girl Jennifer. It's so sad because Tyrone Blackburn is just a shit attorney, but I'm hoping to God that he's going to pull through because Jennifer is a real victim. Okay, she has a genuine case, and I hope that Tyrone Blackburn don't fuck this up for Jennifer. At the time, she didn't know what I knew about Tyrone. She didn't know that Tyrone is a clown, etc. So I'm just hoping that this is going to be the one time that Tyrone Blackburn is going to be able to get right, okay? So check this out, okay? This was the docket, honey. This is why her ass been online spotted, because every time Kenneth Petty got some legal issues, girl, her ass get out here starting shit to deflect y'all, girl. She starts swatting her own home, girl. She starts calling in the damn FBI. She starts throwing rocks through her own windows and shit, baby, okay? She starts doing anything to take the conversation off of Mr. Kenneth Petty, okay? This was an entrance for the 2nd of this month. Both attorneys for both defendant and plaintiff will be appearing. The status is of discovery discussed. The court grants the plaintiff, that's Jennifer, a request for an extension of the expert discovery schedule as follows. Plaintiff's medical expert disclosures are due by next month. Defendant's medical expert disclosures are due by October of this year. And medical expert deposition shall be completed by... So, baby, this is major movement. This case has been stalled, you guys, for over a year. So there's finally some major fucking motion. Plaintiff waives her right to serve a rebuttal expert report or take a deposition of defendant's medical records. Brief off-the-record settlement discussions held. In-person settlement conference scheduled for the end of this month, girl. So they're going into discovery, and they're also going to be talking settlement. So Jennifer may finally be getting her some motherfucking coin for all her pain and suffering, girl. Okay? Kenneth is going to have an opportunity to alley-oop his way out of this damn lawsuit by settling with the plaintiff. Yes, baby. Okay? Settlement conference scheduled for the 31st. At 1 p.m. in courtroom 11D South before Magistrate Judge James R. Cho. Counsel for all parties and plaintiffs shall appear in person. Defendant may participate remotely and shall be readily available by telephone throughout the conference, okay? By this month on the 24th, the parties are directed to submit ex parte settlement letters by email to those chambers there. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? So this is crazy. Nicki is stirred the fuck up. She's paranoid. She's triggered, girl, because if Jennifer gets this settlement, or better yet, if she gets a full-on win in this case, Onika is never going to be able to explain it down. She done did so much to defend her husband, including lie for him, claiming that Jennifer was a much older adult woman at the time and that Kenneth was underage, when we can see from Kenneth Petty's interrogation video that I published on my YouTube channel exclusively that even Kenneth disagrees with that. He admits that him and Jennifer were both the same age. He was 16 and she was 16. But yet Onika got her raggedy head ass on Stationhead and claimed that this woman was a much older woman. Then she lied again on Instagram, and she was arguing with the Barbs, who had done doxed this damn man and found out he was a 2-time convicted felon, a murderer, and a rapist, and wanted to know what damn a pumpkin festival did she pluck his ass up out of? And she got in the comment section and claimed that Jennifer was a white woman and that Jennifer had imitated Kenneth Petty, when that was also a complete and bona fide damn lie. Jennifer was great. Jennifer had a grape kick done immediately following her assault. It tested positive. Kenneth Petty admitted to grape. He initially lied to authorities, as we can see from the interrogation video. But then if you follow all the court transcripts and all the evidence that followed after, she's went so far and beyond to defend her ex-offender. So the fact that the woman that he raped, he was legally found liable for raping, then re-sued him later on because he couldn't find him nothing else to do. Jennifer claims in her lawsuit is that she was stalked and harassed by Nicki and Kenneth and their goons and minions because Nicki decided to marry someone who had to register their address, not thinking her marriage through, because that means that her private residence was going to have to be publicized due to his legal status in the country. So they were harassing her to get her to retract her story, to submit letter to the judge, to say she lied, to say she did this, that, and the third, all so that Kenneth could get off the registry. And so that Kenneth can look good and look like a non-rapist, and she could look like a liar, but they were at the very least willing to pay her a few $1,000s for taking the L after she's already endured a massive traumatic event in her life that changed the course of her life. It changed her children's life. So with all of the defense and all of the excuses that Minaj has made for her niglet, Jennifer getting a settlement and or getting a win, oh baby, Nicki knows it's gonna be the end, bitch. It's gonna be the end, girl. That man probably is going to be the end of her career. I think there's going to be massive backlash, and Nicki knows it. That's why she get triggered up so bad every time that he got something coming up. Every time she got it's like clockwork. Did y'all know the last time that we spoke on Nicki, and this was just a month ago, and she was spiraling. Come to find out, he had a damn court date then around that time that she was spiraling all over social media doing the most. I think, matter of fact, this was a SWAT event. She was conveniently swatted. So that was trending instead of his court date at that time that was happening. Every single time. It's clockwork. Every time she starts some shit. Every time she's the victim of some shit. She's the victim. Oh, they swatted my home. Or they robbed my pussy. Oh, they stole my womb. Oh, they stole my liver on the black market. Oh, they did my veneers so wrong. Oh, my IG views. Oh, they're attacking my... She always has a victim story to draw all the attention to her, to make her the victim, to create all this media bush, when it's right in the proximity of a Kenneth Petty hearing. My God, today. And it's shocking how synchronistic this behavior is. And this is the thing. I'm going to give Nicki a little bit of grace. I don't even know if she does this intentionally. It might be in her unconscious. Either way, it's what she does. I don't know whether she intentionally does it or is in her unconscious. But either way, she does it. Either way, I think this is going to have powerful impact. And the Barbs are not going to be able to live it down. The Barbs are not going to be able to defend this. If Jennifer gets that settlement money or she gets that win, baby, yeah. That whole side Gag City is gonna really be gagged, girl. Gag City is gonna be really gagged, girl. Really gagged. And if Nicki thought she was blackballed, girl, you know, baby, she'll never be able to be a woman's advocate. She'll never be able to be, you know, protect black women. She should never be able to lean into any of that shit. She's got to now commit to being male identified. She got to. It's all that she got now is being male identified, being a pick-me-sha, being a hotep, being a female hotep. That's all she got. Because baby, this is going to be slaughtering. And the gag about it is she laughing a little bit too early at Jay-Z over nothing. She laughing a little bit too early, girl, at Megan Thee Stallion over nothing. Because if Jennifer gets this alley-oop, girl, it's going to be them who going to really have the ultimate last laugh. They're going to have the last laugh. What's going on, Chastity? Hey, boo. Hey, Akanis. Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to come through with a come through, girl. I don't want to keep y'all long. Shout out to the 500 in the building, grill. This is a hot mess, grill. Okay, is it ayahuasca? Is it pink cocaine, honey? Is it just that time of the month? Who knows? Y'all tell me, girl. Okay, consider all things, shall. Consider all things. Give me y'all thoughts in the comment section. Run those likes up, run them up, run them up, run them up, run them up until they're absolutely stuck. You guys know what you guys can do. Subscribe if you're new here. If you enjoyed yourself, Cash App, $Consciouztv, and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv. Conscious spelled with the Z on the end. All donation, email, Patreon, Instagram handles are in the description box below. Get into that conversation in the comment section, baby. And I will see you guys later. Peace.